right. Let me make sure. Perfect. Okay, y'all. Hello. Welcome. I'm like trying to get my own camera here. All right. People are hopping on. Now, let me grab you guys the link so you can go share it with your teams. And I'm going to do a little sharing myself. All righty. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you tell us that you will learn a ton of things, even if you're not with Paparazzi, okay? I have two amazing guests here today to share with you. Oh my gosh, they have done some amazing things in the last couple of months. We're talking triple and quadruple their sales. And we are super, super excited to share that with you. My guess, I'm going to put this in the message on Facebook where we've been chatting for you to have that link. So you can copy and paste that so it doesn't start, what do you call that? Start a watch party. All right. So y'all see this like blingy pink hat? How many of y'all want one of these? Comment hats, okay? So we're going to be giving away two of these. She's like, Carter wants one. We're going to put one on Carter. Okay. So we're going to be giving away two of these for people who help us. We call it Start a Revolution. Okay. There are better ways to do your business. We know we have some awesome ways to help you with your business. So the way that you get one of these bad boys is to share this in a group publicly, share it on your profile publicly, and then come back and comment revolution. Look at Michelle. Look at all those people you tagged. You're so good, lady. Well done, all y'all. All y'all. Okay. I'm going to like spread the love here just a wee bit. Give me a hot second. So everybody, welcome. Welcome, my guests. So, Anita, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're from and how long you've been with Paparazzi.
So I'm Anita Collier. I've been with Paparazzi now for almost 3 years. I'm an executive director, Crown 10. I'm going to hit Life of the Party Gold this month, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm in the St. Louis area. So anybody in the St. Louis area, that's where I'm at.
Love it. All right, Carters, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
So I am Taryn, aka Princess, and my husband's name is
Stan, aka Strong.
And
Stan
we
Strong.
are the Carters.
Yes, we're the Carters. And
we've been in Paparazzi now for 18 months. We're executive directors. We're gunning for a producer. We'll probably hit producer next month, but this month we're gonna hit Life of the Party Gold, and we hit Life of the Party Silver last year, so want to one up it.
Yes, and it's been a wonderful ride. With we've seen a lot of increase recently, and it's been really nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I've been working with these three individuals, two businesses for the last couple months, and they've had some really great results, and they've just been so excited. And so we wanted to take some time to interview them here and let y'all hear about their stories and what's working for them. I love my big leaders that I interview, like Geraldine and Heidi Bound and those gals. But sometimes y'all need to know that there is what happens between starting a business and getting to that upper level. And because sometimes it feels a little unrelatable when somebody's, like way off the charts, doing tons of sales like Geraldine and stuff. So we wanted to give you some examples of some individuals who have increased their sales just in the last couple of months, what they've used, and something that you could go, oh, okay, that's about where I'm at, and that's something I could do. So we wanted to give you something, some examples of people that are super excited about their success.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that, no, they're not top of the company yet. Yet. But they're on their way there, and they have a plan, and they have some things that are working well. So we'll be sharing with you some of the things that they've done, some of the tools they've added to their system, a little bit of what they were doing before, and, you know, just why you might want to look at a couple other ideas. Okay. So let's get welcoming some people. The comments are running faster than I could probably talk. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Wakita. Hey, Beverly. Holly. Sandy. Hello. Hey, Miss Ann. Hey, Dawn. And this is cutting my head. Let's see. Hello, Sandy. Hey, guys. Hello, Helen and Carrie and Cynthia. Hey, Debetta. How y'all doing? Jacqueline, Tracy. Awesome. Hello, Kathia. Hey, gorgeous.
Hello.
I've been seeing you going live, lady. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Penny. Hey, Jen. There's our girl, Jen. We love this girl. She's been working, like, she could be here as a third person too. But then our thing gets really, really tight. But Jen's got some similar stories. She's been working some of the same classes as these two individuals. Yes. Jen's a bomb. Hey, there we go. Let's see. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Venus. Hello. Thank you for tagging your friends. Cindy has a success story here too. Let's see. I've had a great week. My live sales has sucked for months, but this week I got a goal to sell 10 pieces. Yes, that is small, but I had not hit that goal yet, and I beat it for the first time. I sold 20 pieces this week. Yay! Cindy did. Congratulations.
Nice.
Cindy hangs out with us on webinar. That's awesome, girl. We all know that every single milestone means a lot.
Yeah.
Every single milestone makes you feel like you won a gold medal. So that's awesome. Hello, Diane. Look at all these awesome people. Hola. Hey, Martha. Okay, y'all. So make sure you spread the love, okay? We're giving away 2 pink crown hats. Those of you who don't know, I'm called the Question Queen. And so we got pink ones just for our Papa friends. So make sure you spread the love, okay? And then comment revolution after you've done that. You're also welcome to tag individuals in the comments, okay? Yes, every milestone is major. Everybody celebrate. That's awesome. Okay, so we're getting the bot out. We're letting everybody know that we're live. And we're going to have some, you're sharing. Good job. Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Since using your system, I've increased my sales. It's amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Marisol. Oh, shoot. I'm probably going to say that wrong. I'm sorry. Marisol, y'all think that's right? Okay. I feel like there's probably an accent wrong there. Good job, lady. All right. So here's the deal. So I started working with both Anita and the Carters about the same time, kind of at the beginning of the year. And some of you may have seen my interview with Amy. And one thing that I just want to start out with explaining to y'all is that there's a process, okay? And I think these individuals, these 3, can attest to this. We're going to be telling you about some higher tech things like ManyChat and Facebook ads and some fun things like that. You need ManyChat tutorial. Well, we can hook you up, can't we, guys? We've got ManyChat covered. Okay. But before that, before you add things like ads and ManyChat, there are some other things we want to do. So we're going to talk about that first. And so you heard from both of these individuals. I'm going to, why don't we start with you, Anita? Tell them a little bit about your growth over the last couple months. Not necessarily how it happened, because we'll talk about ManyChat and ads in a few minutes, but just like where you were at before we started working together, and then where you're at now, just so they have something to look forward to. as we explain the process that we have found works for lots of people, no matter what they sell. Okay, go ahead, hun.
So before I joined Michelle's system and took the ManyChat, I was doing anywhere from 300 to 500 pieces a month. My upline had given us a challenge for a 500 piece a month challenge. And so I took that on and I was able to hit that goal. But just in the last April, I hit my first 100 piece show, which I've never done before. And I know you guys know from that 100 pieces is a big deal. That's a big deal for you guys to hit. And over the Memorial Day weekend, in 4 days, I did 455 pieces. So
that's crazy.
I attribute that to the system. It is definitely a game changer.
Awesome. Congratulations, lady. All right, Carter's, go ahead and share a little bit about your success.
Well, we look at dollars rather than pieces.
Yeah, but it's
pretty much the same
similar.
thing. Yeah.
And so we started with about 1,500
in
a
April.
month.
Yeah.
And then it doubled up when we started going to the classes and adding on a lot of the things we learned. It doubled, and next thing you know, we used to have like $3-4 grand a month, and now it's doubled up again.
Yeah. So last month we did, for example, April we did about $1,400. May, the entire month we did 5,000, and now it's the middle of the month and we're at 5,000. So we're anticipating a double up.
Yes.
To 10 by the end of the month. Praise God.
And we live. We broke our first $100 piece live.
100 pieces.
100 pieces.
Yeah.
We sold 139 pieces.
Yeah.
One live.
Yeah.
How many hours do y'all go live?
We do 4.
We usually do 4. But we have so much fun. We don't even realize that it's 4 hours.
Sometimes we do 4, and if it's really going and they really engaging, then we come right back.
Yeah, we call it the after party.
Yes. We have the after party.
You know what I've found? There's something really, really smart that I've seen Natalie Hadley do to get, if you want to do like a double round, she doesn't give her giveaways away until like she go, the live ends at 4 hours and then she starts the next one. She doesn't give them away unless, you have to be present, and she gives them away during the second show after she starts the second one. So you got to come back and join. And I'm like, okay, that is so stinking smart.
Yeah.
I'm like,
we lost
your video again. Double round. She doesn't give away until like she goes. Sorry, I'm trying to see if we're getting feedback or not.
And I can't hear them when they talk. I don't know what's up with that either.
You can't hear them when you talk.
I'm reading your subtitles, but I can't hear them.
Oh, okay. If you get a set of headphones and put them in on your computer, if you're watching along, I don't know if you have any headphones anywhere.
I have it right here, so I'll just read it. Fine.
I lost them again. I don't know why I keep losing their video.
What did you do last time?
I haven't.
No,
How much did they say they were going live? I missed
that. 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, hang in there with us, guys. We have just a few technical issues. That's okay. We'll chat with Anita. Okay. So, Anita, do you remember the very first class that you took with me?
It was the ManyChat boot camp.
Oh, wow. You didn't take an engagement one first? Oh, you went head first. Okay. But since then, you've kind of backed up a little bit, haven't you? Have you taken some engagement classes with us?
No.
Like asking questions and getting engagement? No? Okay, that's all right. No. Okay. So let me just tell you, do you do any engaging questions, like just the fun ones?
Yeah, I get your engagement posts, and those are wonderful. And I am scheduling those to my page. So you definitely want to get that interaction going.
Okay. So here's the thing. everything that I teach with ManyChat and Facebook ads is about when you get people, when you get in front of people, that then you have a way to stay in front of people. Okay. This is the key to it that both of these individuals will be able to tell you. When you,
I'll be back.
yeah, we're coming. I'm getting you. All right. So we're talking about engagement. Okay. So hang on just 1 second. So you have to have systems for building an audience, for getting engagement, for staying in front of people. Okay. That is the number one most important thing. Because what my systems do, ManyChat, Facebook ads, is it helps you to stay in front of the people you've attracted. Okay. So let me just back up on that for just a second. And if either of you kind of have some success stories or advice on this, one thing is we tell people all the time that until you're at 5,000 friends, you're not done adding friends. Okay. You've got to do everything you can to increase the likes on your Facebook page. If you choose to have a group, which actually I'm not a big proponent of having a Facebook group for paparazzi, more for passion parties, maybe Pampered Chef, things that have more demos, but you don't really have demos, okay? Like you're live and you want it public. Being in a group keeps it from other people seeing it, and Facebook won't keep track of them and run an ad to them where we can if you do it on your page. So you want to be on your page. Now, if you're currently on your personal profile, okay, let's just talk about that for a second. We have a process to move you to your page. No, we do not suggest you rip off a Band-Aid today, go to your page, drop your profile, and never go back. That's some of you have done that and you know it didn't work and you went, okay, this sucks. Went back to your profile. Yeah, and then you're like, well, I don't know why so-and-so and so-and-so is doing so well on their page. That sucks. Well, it's because you didn't have a way to filter your people to your business page, okay? So I need you to know that we believe in business pages with all our hearts, but we believe in helping you get to your business page the correct way and make sure all the people that have been following you from your personal profile get moved there. And then because you're on a page, we can help you get in front of friends of friends of friends of friends and start snowballing that. Okay. So please understand, like, I hate it when somebody comes back and said, but Michelle, you said this. I'm like, that's not the whole sentence I said or paragraph. Okay. So yes, business pages are uber important, but you need to understand that there's a systematic way to move to your page if you're currently on your personal profile. Okay. So with that being said, I need everybody, all my paparazzi friends, put down where are you going live right now. If you're not going live, you can just say never. Okay. If you're going live on your personal profile, put profile. If you're going live on a business page where you have likes and followers, put down page. Okay. So let's see where everybody's going. Let's get kind of some feedback on that. What are the two of you's advice for using a business page? And if you've had to move from a profile to page, tell me what your thoughts are. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Anita,
So I did start on my personal page, and I recommend that just because that's where all your friends are.
Personal profile.
Yes,
I'm going to make
the
right words.
Sorry. I did start a business page, and I started sharing my videos over to the business page. And then I started offering incentives or giveaways for people to come over and join that page. And I'm currently at 800, I think, on my business page now, and I have almost 5,000 on my personal. So there's still some work to be done for sure, but I think, it's a process, like Michelle said, and as long as you follow the steps and do them consistently, that is the key. Be very consistent with what you're doing, and it will all work for you.
Cool. Now, do you go exclusively on your page now, though, for your lives?
Yeah.
Right.
I've completely transitioned to my business page for sales.
Cool. But it takes a little bit of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to be patient. Okay. How about Carter's? Go ahead.
Well, we started off on my personal profile, and I've been maxed out with 5,000 friends for a long time, because prior to this, I was in radio for 20 years. And that was really good and successful. But when most of my customers decided to become consultants, I knew I needed to expand, or we knew we needed to expand. So I took my business page, which I had had for years, but not for paparazzi. I tried to cheat the system, and let me tell you, it didn't work. Okay, there are no shortcuts.
No.
I just really want to express that to people. Okay, so I had a fan page as Princess Ivory from the radio station, and I already had like about 2,900 people on that profile. So I transitioned it to a paparazzi business page, and we thought, well, this is going to be a cinch. We got people that like and already follow. Not at all. We ripped the Band-Aid off and started going straight live to our business page.
Wasn't getting the same results.
We floundered. It was bad. It was really, really bad.
So what we had to do is what
Anita
did. We had to go live on our personal, and then tell them to come to our business page and slowly walk them over and be like, hey, we got a business page, please come and like.
And really, it didn't. I would say that it really didn't. It really didn't start to really blossom until I reached out to the Franks, and I said, hey, what do I need to do? and Brittany said, you need to speak to Michelle. And I said, oh, well, that's what we're gonna do. And that's what we did. And then it started to really grow when we implemented ManyChat and being really consistent.
And it was even more than just ManyChat. It was different systems or processes, and that's the focus. The focus is on the process, different processes that she taught us and that we applied, and it worked.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Okay.
When we say she, we mean Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you. But Franks, you're pretty smart, and I'm not the only one with a few good ideas. Okay. So here's the thing. Both of these individuals, both of these teams, I guess you could say, worked really, really hard at getting in front of people. Now, this is what I find happens to a lot of you, and y'all can, let's see, what should we have them say? Been there, okay? Been there, done that, okay? This is what happens in Facebook world, okay? And most of you will tell me that you have been there, done that, you've seen this. Okay, you have individuals that come to your lives or might even just shop images, okay? Yeah, people that have been shopping with you. And to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter if it's your profile or your page. The same thing happens with this situation. People come and they shop with you. They buy all the pretties. They buy lots of pretties. They start and they buy 2. They test it out. Okay, it's worth $5. They buy it some more. And then they're like, okay, I got to buy school supplies, or my husband's going to shoot me if I buy more. Or I love Anita and Princess, but dang, those girls are tempting. I got to not watch them for a little while. Okay. Is it because they don't like you? No. Is it because they don't want more jewelry? No. They don't want more jewelry today. Okay. So they stop watching your lives. And then, because the way this is how Facebook works, Facebook shows your lives to those who last engaged. Okay. The people that engage in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, maybe even 2 weeks. But when you get to, it's now been 14 days, 30 days, 3 months since somebody's watched one of your lives, Facebook's not telling that person you're live anymore. but they would buy more bling because now their husband forgot they buy $20, $100 worth. Now it's time for back to school, and it's fun to buy $5 bling for your teenagers.
Right.
Now there's another reason to buy, but you're not showing up in their news feed. Okay. So look at all the been there's, y'all. They're like, yep, okay. So here's the thing. No, you do not boost. Maria says, do we boost? Y'all tell her, do we boost?
No.
We have a better way. We're gonna get there. You're ahead of me, Maria. You're a smart girl. Hang in there. We're gonna tell you what you do instead, okay? So what you need to have are systems to stay in front of people until they are ready to buy again. Okay, let me say that one more time. You need to have systems to stay in front of people until they're ready to buy again. So that's where both Anita and the Carters came and worked with me and learned a thing called ManyChat and learned how to run the Facebook ads. I'm sorry, I'm going to be blunt, correctly. No, do not boost, do not boost, do not boost, do not boost. Okay. Natalie's like, no boost. Don't do it, girl. No boost. Look at your cute picture there. Okay. No boosting. There's a correct way to run ads. All right. So let's first talk about ManyChat, because to be honest with you, ManyChat will do ManyChat. If you have ManyChat in place before you start running ads, you will see better long-term results. Okay. So this is really, really important to understand. Now, we use a thing called ManyChat. So here's one of the things. We have a whole bunch of goodies for you today. Free tips on improving your lives. We have awesome images that are just fun questions that when you post, it will increase your algorithms everywhere. You can use them on your personal profile, your page, your group, anywhere you're doing business. And then we also have a really fun June goal setting sheet. So y'all tell them, comment bling. I can't figure out which way I'm pointing. Okay, so comment bling or queen, either way, and you'll get a message from Creative Success Systems. When
I
you
love
get
your
that
free stuff, by the way.
You what?
I love your free stuff. The goodies are always on every webinar.
We got good free stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
Christy, honey, how you feeling, Miss Christy? Man, Christy's been through it lately. Anyway. Okay, so here's the thing. That right there is a bot. When it sends you that message, that's a bot. Okay, that's called and I use ManyChat's bot. There's more than one company out there. It's the only one I know how to use. It's the only one you'll get help from me with. But we want to make sure that you get our freebies and you see how this works. While you're live, you can then talk to people and start conversations. We even have a really cool recruit interview thing that we do and build into the bot. But if you are communicating with people during your live, it puts them in your ManyChat. And many of you got the notice this morning. The next time you go live, you can tell all those people, hey, y'all, I'm live again. Come hang out with me. Now, let me just tell you, about 10% of your people come. Okay, so let's say you have 100 people, you'd have 10. If you had 1,000 people, you'll have 100 on your lives. You have to understand that over a year, 10% of your customers buy about every month. I know there's 12 months. It's not exact math, give or take a percentage, right? Okay. You will have different people come all the time. You let them all know, 10% know, and you want to keep increasing your numbers so that 10%, that number, if you have 100 people, it's 10. If you have 200 people, it's 20, right? We want that number 10% to go up, 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 up. So we want to teach you how to use ManyChat so that you can use it easily and you can let people know you're live. Now, how many of you were already in my system and got a message that said, hey, I'm live with Anita and the Carters and you should come hear their story? How many of you got my notice that I'm live? Just comment live. if you got the notice from me. Okay. So that's one of the things that you can do. We also can send out text messages through ManyChat. You don't have to have another service that let people know about your new releases. And that does amazing things. Okay. So let me list some of the things that ManyChat can do. And then I'm going to let these two tell you how it's benefited their business. Okay. Number one, you can talk to people while you're live. So it's doing some communicating with them while you're still selling bling. Okay. Number two, it lets people know, hey, I'm live. Come join me. And everybody sees it. They go live. A bunch will pop on. Then they send their bot and it goes boom. And it like, there's explosion in numbers. It's super funny.
Yes.
Okay. Next thing is we can let people know about your new releases. And 4, it helps you recruit. I literally have a recruiting interview in there that people that you didn't know were interested will click on it and they'll do a little interview with you. Okay. There's more than that, but those are like, that usually alone gets people pretty excited. Okay. So Anita, go ahead and start with how you've seen ManyChat change your live viewers, your, recruit more, your sales. Go ahead.
Well, just for example, I was averaging about 20 people on a show before I started ManyChat. The weekend that we hit the 455 pieces, we were hitting 50 people on a show. So people know when I'm going live, and I just, 2 different topics here, but I just recruited 5 people last month. So I'm trying to get all of them started. And the most important thing is to let people know when you're going live. If they don't know, they're not going to show up. So you've got to have some kind of system in place to tell people, because just posting I'm going live at 5 o'clock on your Facebook page isn't doing it.
That's nothing. Right.
So that, it's done wonders for my recruiting. It's done wonders for my sales. The numbers on my show have gone up considerably. It's a game changer. ManyChat is a game changer. When you're ready to take the next step, check it out.
Good stuff. Good stuff. How about the Carters? Go ahead.
I would say this. If you're ready or not, you should take that step.
Yes.
Because if by you getting a package is saying that you are committed into this business. And so if you are committed into this business and you want to make some money, you want to get some sales, you're going to have to get with the program. And ManyChat is part of the program of getting more people to come to your lives. And
initially,
it creates the what the money you put into it comes back. So
really fast.
Yes. So, don't be worried on investing into your business, because it comes back and then some.
We initially started before we did ManyChat. We were doing a text system, and we were seeing some results with the text system, but it was $50 a month.
Yeah, and it wasn't the same.
And it was called cheap. Yeah. It was not cheap.
And see, the difference is what ManyChat offers is options, so they could have interest into the business, and then they click on that and it lets you know. And so now you know how to approach that person. Or they say, hey, put me in, the list of people who wants to be notified for your notices. Yes. And then, and then you know that. So you know to add them in and this, that, and the third. It kind of does it automatically. A lot of the things that is put in place is put in for automation. So you don't really have to do a lot. You can focus on, a lot of other things. So it's been great for us. I love it. Yeah. And we see the difference.
Much more successful. We have much more success with ManyChat than we did with the text system. And we tried a free text system. We were like, okay, we got to grow beyond that. And then we started paying for the paid text system, which was $50 a month. And then, we had signed up for ManyChat, but we got the free version. And then, it's like, okay, we got to get the pro. But the pro was only like $10 a month, really? And, you see these results. When we go live, we'll see like 2 or 3 people pop on. And then I send the bot out. And then you start hearing bing, 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 bing. and it's alerting you. It's saying join the live, join the live. Everybody is joining the live, and then we've gotten up to like 40 people, and we did a bling-a-thon. Shout out to my team, Bling Billionaires, and shout out to my girl Kelly De La Cruz Young. We did a bling-a-thon challenge against Kelly, and we sold $2,500 worth of jewelry in a day.
Yes.
Thanks to that.
Woo!
Yes. In a day. Like it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. But we know we would not have gotten that type of response and support because you have to be intentional in business. Like you have to be intentional because if not, you're depending on Facebook to say, oh, maybe they want to see it. Maybe, you maybe perhaps they're going to see my live. No, you have to let people know. And that bot is incredible.
You got to let Facebook know what you're trying to do.
Yes.
And they would respond if it makes sense.
Not only that, but now let me say this. I had already had my ManyChat account. And I took 2 weeks to build one flow, and it wasn't even that good. Okay, it was bad. Now that I look at it, it was really
it's so
bad.
funny. So what we decided to do is to invest into our business, but not invest typical like buying equipment and stuff like. We decided to invest into knowledge.
Yes.
So we said we knew about Michelle, and for a long time it was on the fence because life is life, right?
Right.
But we was like, we don't care whatever bills we have coming up, whatever we're gonna pay to get on with Michelle, and the bills will pay itself when we
get that money
back from being successful with the business, and that's exactly what happened.
We really trusted what the elites were saying.
Yeah.
What the successful people in this business were saying. And everybody was talking about, I saw Heidi did a training and she was like ManyChat, and I paid somebody to set it up. Well, now I know it was Michelle. And she didn't say who, but and then I watched Geraldine, and Geraldine is like, she's my shero. And she does ManyChat, and I was like, okay, something I'm doing wrong here. I have this ManyChat, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. And when I reached out to the Franks, Brittany was like, you've got to get with Michelle, and that's what we did. And I'm so grateful that we listened and that we made the investment. And I bought literally almost every class you have. I think I haven't completed them all. But I'm soaking it all in because I want to be where Geraldine is. I am not mad at her $80,000 a month billing. Are you kidding me? Who is mad at that?
And at the end of it all, the old saying that knowledge is power is true.
Yes.
And power is success. You know what I mean? Because you have the power to do what you want to do.
And when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
And we burned the boats.
Yeah. So there's no going back.
No.
This is what
we're
doing until we hit the top plateau, and then we move on to whatever else.
Nope, I'm staying.
No, what I'm saying is like when you at the top, then
it's like what's next? Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
We love this.
To get back to my point is that investing into knowledge to grow your business is probably the key to all businesses out there. And sometimes you like a lot of times we try to figure it out ourselves and go to YouTube and try to figure out.
It was
don't have the time. Time is money. You know what I mean? You don't have the time. So you invest that amount of money, and then on the back play of that, you will get that money back and then some, and save yourself a bunch of time and headache.
And what I loved about the ManyChat camp, Michelle, seriously, was like I said, I had a ManyChat account before I took your class because everybody was saying ManyChat. I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Yeah, we tried to YouTube it.
Oh, it was the worst. So we said, okay, we're gonna go ahead and pay for these classes.
Yeah.
And so we took the ManyChat camp. And what do you know? I have all these flows that Michelle built out for us already. You just like bloop, and then you show us how to use it.
Yeah, it's almost like a drag and drop. You put your own.
I was like, oh my God, this woman is a genius. And I'm not saying that because you're sitting here. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Forget it. It was a game changer.
Because within a week of it, we started seeing a difference.
Major difference.
And that's where we was like, oh, it's a game changer, because we like, well, we just made our money back already.
Yeah.
Within a week's time. So, and this is all factual. You could, believe it or not, but this is really happening.
We get nothing from sharing this information with you. She doesn't give us a discount. There's like nothing.
This is purely because we love y'all.
Yes.
And we want to tell the real.
We don't want anybody to flounder or to go through the stress like we did. It's like if I knew back then what I know now, when we started Paparazzi 18 months ago, we would have done it.
Yeah, because
right then.
For a good 12, maybe 14 months, we was like, some high days, some down days, and going that roller coaster ride. And we was like, man, what can we do to bust through the ceiling? How can we get to the next level? And so that's what we said, we're gonna do it different this year. And that's what we did. We started investing into knowledge, and we went to Michelle for that knowledge. And we bust through the ceiling. Now we're on another level. And now we are looking to go to the next ceiling.
Now it's like, oh my God, we really have to get organized.
And it really got my attention as a guy, because I can put on jewelry and all that stuff. So, my focus is the money part. So when the money part's not coming in, I'm like, all right, worry falls on me. But when the money part comes in, it lets you know, like, all right, we could do this. This is doable. And then you put even more energy into it, and then you get back even more greater results. And then, now you want to put even more energy into it, and it grows and builds. The next thing you know, you're Geraldine. And you're doing $30,000 in 1 week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean? Love it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Not mad.
You guys are so awesome. I'm like, I can just end now. I'll just send everybody like what they need to know to sign up. So while you were talking, we had, I'm going to feel bad for, there was Rhonda, and there was Jen, and there was Roberta, and there's one more. Lindsay. So there were lots of gals on here. So, okay, there's lots of questions about like, how do we get this? I love Jen's comment here. The other thing I love about Michelle's classes are the people I've met virtually. So these gals are like, all of these people here are like super good friends. Everyone shares ideas, and she has a Facebook group set up for class attendees where you can continue collaboration. So we still hang out even after the initial class. So, okay, let's talk about a few basics real quick. You guys are so awesome. I'm like, here's how you pay. We can end now. Okay. So ManyChat. Okay. ManyChat, because I always sound like I'm saying many like small, but it's many like much. Okay. ManyChat.com. You can, and they've kind of already explained this, but I'll expound on it just a little bit. You can go to ManyChat.com and sign up for a free account. There is a free account. It is limited what you can do, and it's kind of a blank slate. It's like, there's kind of like, when you build, there's like a frame, but the walls, the roof, the accessories, the piping, electricity, it's not in there. Yeah, it's just that you have a place to build your ManyChat. Okay. There is lots and lots and lots of YouTube tutorials on ManyChat. The thing that, in my opinion, and the two of you can say if you believe this too, the thing that makes me a little bit different is that I have built it for the direct seller. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have built it for Paparazzi, and I built it for the direct seller in general. The videos are there. ManyChat was built so that a gym, a coffee house, all sorts of different businesses could use it. And the videos are not tailored for the direct seller or Paparazzi selling model, which is kind of a QV or QV. What am I saying? QV. See, kind of model. Okay. And so even though you can go find free tutorials, just like Princess was saying, For most people, it takes you a long time to figure out how to build it all by yourself. Is it impossible to learn how to build by yourself? Well, no, of course not. That's what I did.
Right.
But I literally didn't sleep for about 2 years. And I've went in and I've made a fool of myself, and I've built and tested and built and tested and built. And I've worked. So Geraldine was one of my first to really jump in and try this with me. And I've been working with her for a year and a half now, plus more than that. When I met her, she was doing about $30,000 in sales a month, and now she's doing $80,000. Now that's kind of hard to relate to. That's why we brought these folks here, because we wanted you to see someone that went from $1,000, $1,500 a month to $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month. Okay, this will help you do that. All right, and it is. So yes, there is a free account for ManyChat. When you work with me, I upload a template. I take all my hours not sleeping and practicing and making a fool of myself and I put it into a template that I build into your account for you. Look, Jen's like selling it for me. She's on it. Okay. Most people that work with me and have tried to build it on their own at all will say, oh my gosh, do not try to do it your own. You're wasting so many hours. It is time you could be live. Just work with Michelle, get it built, and go. Okay. That's what most people say. Obviously, it's up to you. Sign me up. We're going to get you the link here in just a hot second, Sandy. Okay. So we build it for you, and then you get to come to a camp where you work with me, and we teach you how to use it. And then it takes a little practice. You're going to use it, and you're going to have some more questions. So then we give you 4 more, what are called, we call them question queen sessions. They're 2-hour sessions on Zoom in a small group where you can come and get your questions answered. Okay. Look, I promise you, both these ladies are down to earth and humble. Stan too. See, these are all like super good friends. These all have been working together hard the last couple of months. Okay. Maya says, I never would have built it. Maya's pretty tech savvy. She's like, I never would have built it the way Michelle would have. There's just, when you go to the YouTube videos, the problem is they're tiny little pieces, and they're not very good at explaining on how all the pieces work together in ManyChat. I don't know a better way. Would you explain it any other way than that, Anita? It's just, I don't know if you looked up any of the YouTube videos, but
we did. No, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It is. I'm going to be honest. And I'm a very transparent person. Stan and I are very transparent people.
No, I hadn't done any research prior to, but I actually went on the Paparazzi cruise in January, and I met a lot of the elites, and they were all chirping about ManyChat and how it's the next big thing and everything. And so I just found you.
Yeah,
I just found you and jumped in with both feet. So,
Cool.
But the templates are amazing, and there's no way I could have done it on my own. And people have asked, oh my God, you take the class and help me out. I'm like, there's no way. You've got to have what she gives you, for me to even be able to help you. So
this is a great question for you, Anita. Kathy says, what about those who work full-time at another job? Are these offered during off hours? What do I do to take care of people, Anita?
Okay, so yes, they are offered off hours, and she has videos. I have been in corporate America now for 30 years. I am quality manager for a chemical company, and I've currently taken a step back to a 40-hour-a-week job with a pharmaceutical company so that I can do paparazzi so much more. But Michelle will work with you. She has question queen sessions in the evening. She's just available. She'll make sure that you have the help that you need.
Yep. So our big camps are always held on Friday evenings. It's a big chunk of time, and you come and we record the whole thing, and then we do have our coaching sessions in the evening and during the day. So we have a variety of times, and we do everything we can to help you. I'm pretty sure if I remember, did Maya? Can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to speak out of turn here. So, but, okay. So when you have the pro version of ManyChat, It is only $10 a month until you hit what's called 500 subscribers. Okay. And then after 500 subscribers, it might be, I can't remember if it's $20 a month or something like that. Rhonda's doesn't, yes. So I also do private training. I usually tell people, like, if they come to me and they're already doing about $5,000 a month in sales, a lot of times that's a good option. But I've had people that work full time that were only doing $2,000 a month in sales that felt like it was worth, because it is more money to work with me one-on-one. But it's fun. And Rhonda and we had a good time. She was so cute. She would take her lunches at school. I'd hear the bell ring at school and everything. But it was a half an hour with me, and we got it like down and dirty and done. Roberta's a hard worker too. Like, if Roberta didn't want to figure it out, like, she's persistent. I looked at the YouTube videos and just threw in the flag and bought the program, and I love it. You're so stinking cute, Roberta. I love you, girl. Okay.
I just saw a comment from Sharia Lofton. She says she's not tech savvy. Can I speak to that, please?
Please, go ahead.
I have been in camps with Michelle with, when I say not tech savvy people, not tech savvy.
Regular people.
Like, not even me, you know, but the beautiful thing about the camp is that it's done on Zoom. And if we run into trouble, like, she shows you what to do, and then you do it. And if you have trouble, she says, okay, hun, share screen. I like when you say that. Okay, hun, share screen. And you just share the screen.
Yeah. And then she fixes the problem.
Yeah,
everyone
tells you where to click. Yeah.
How she fixed the problem.
Right.
And so then you get to relearn it again, or if you didn't learn it the first time but you didn't say nothing, you get to fix it. Many times we did that, like, oh no,
don't say nothing, don't say
so
nothing.
We fixed it as she's fixing helping the other person. So that's really cool. And what I like about it is that it's a relaxing but serious environment. You know what I mean? So everyone's laughing and joking, but they're serious, you know. So like, if you make a mistake, you don't feel nervous by saying, hey, I don't know where I'm at. I need
clueless,
you know. What's going on, you know, and
I feel like I'm missing a really good show here.
Person. Like, you know, she's really easygoing and have a lot of patience.
Very helpful.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of times like, ooh, she has a lot of patience. You know what I mean?
And usually it's with us.
Yeah, I was like, keep on bugging up. Ask this lady with a button there. And we still can't find it. Because we off and turn back on.
Or our computer is like, you know, moving super slow and
something.
Yeah,
it's always something. So, but she works with you.
Yeah. If you're not tech savvy, it's okay. Do the camp, share screen. She'll work with you. She'll tell you where to click. It's so worth it. So worth it.
We do a lot of the top left. No,
yes.
no, the top. No, that's your right. No, the left. We have a good time. Yeah, it's, you know, here's the thing. It's harder than Facebook. Okay. It just is. It's harder than Facebook. Does that mean it's impossible? No, but it's harder than Facebook. And we have tons and tons of Facebook trainings. Okay. Tons of Facebook trainings, and they're needed. But this ManyChat, like, it just is so helpful to have someone walk you through it and put it all together. So Dawn says, so Dawn's also been doing ManyChat with us. So we call them question queen sessions. You'll see QQ a lot on things here. Are great too, because they help each individual with whatever you're working on. So they're hands-on. Yes, all our trainings very hands-on. And when I do the camps, what I do is I say, okay, all eyes up here. Everybody minimizes what they're doing. They shut it down. They watch me, and then they go do it. But we're all right there on Zoom. So when you get lost, like, you know, okay, hon, share screen. I say that a lot. That's okay. And they share screen, and then we fix wherever you might have got lost.
Yeah.
We do have lots of like, hello. PDFs to follow along with. It's just everybody has a different learning style. So we're always trying to do different things to make it easier. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure you know the program that would be best for you. Thank you so much for saying that, Dawn. I appreciate you. Okay. So here's a couple things that I need to know. First of all, I need to know from all of you, how much are you averaging in sales a month right now? Okay. So, you know, how many, average it off at about, you know, in hundreds of dollars or thousands. If you're doing 5,000 plus, please make sure you say that 5,000 plus. We'll have a chat with you about some other options we have for you. And I'm going to, you use comments sold, will they work together? Yes, absolutely, Ebony. No problem on that. Okay. Yes, we break it down into lots of understandable pieces, break it down, break it down, break it down. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. You've got a couple different scenarios. Yes, definitely works with comments sold. You've got a couple different scenarios. If you're doing somewhere between $1,500 and $1,000 a month in sales, and you're on your personal profile, or you have a business page you're using consistently, and you go live from that a couple times a week, and you've got somewhere between 700 and 1,000 followers. Now, usually that means you're doing about 2,000 in sales, but you want to be somewhere along those lines. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to tell you about some suggestions we have for you. Some of you have said, what if I'm only doing $200 in sales? And so if you, just in case you missed the beginning, which is totally fine, and you can also come back and watch this recorded, here are some things that you need to know. Okay. First of all, you have got to learn how to build up your audience. What I mean by that is you may need more Facebook friends. You may need to learn about the basics to Facebook engagement. There's a couple things that you need to understand. And so we have, actually, that's not the one I wanted to, is this one. There we go. We have an awesome program called Social Media 101. And there's a BOGO that comes with this. So this is 30 days of one video a day. I'm pretty sure y'all have taken this one, Carter's. But this one is all about how to get better engagement and how to build your audience. Okay. If you're not in front of enough people, ManyChat won't do you any good. You know what? Before we go any farther on this, I just remembered I have one more thing to talk about. Anita, I'm going to let you go first on this one. We're going to talk about Facebook ads real quick. Why ads are beneficial, when to use ads, and my style to using it. So one of the things I'm a big believer in that I teach, what I call is retargeted ads. Okay, let me say that one more time. Retarget. Here's the fact of the matter. And you all you're going to go, oh, I knew that, but you probably didn't consciously think it through. If somebody has bought some of your $5 bling up to this point and they got it and they loved it, which is probably 95% of your people, there's always going to be that one person, right? But most of your people love it and they see, oh, wow, it's worth $5 and then some. After they bought a couple pieces, they'll come back and buy more very quickly and more of it in one shopping spree. Okay. I know how to get back in front of those people in a way that one brings them back in, gets them buying more, creates more loyalty. And I know how to build ads very smartly, wisely around that. And then I'm very careful and systematic about how much you spend. And then we do what's called friends of likes. So Anita, tell them a little bit about your success with that. Then we'll let Carter share that. And then we're going to tell you more about our programs.
Okay. So I had tried the boost and everybody's like, why can't we boost? Blah, blah, blah. You don't know who those are going to. Michelle has given us a way to take the people that have ordered from us. I've been in for 3 years now, so I have a ton of people in my PayPal account. She was able to pull those names and get my ad in front of those people and the friends of those people. So these are people that know about Paparazzi, know about me, And I'm starting to see some of those people coming back into my lives. So it's an amazing system.
Cool. How did it help your sales?
Well, I've doubled sales in the last, 2 months at least. So 2 to 3 times.
Yeah.
And from running ads, she gives you the plan and the system, what ads you need to run when, and how to set them up, and the right audiences to get those to. And it's been another game changer. That's my keyword
Awesome.
right here. Game changer.
Game changer. Exactly. All right, Carters, how have ads helped you?
Ads have played a tremendous role in the growth of our business. We used to unknowingly boost posts, and we wasted a lot of money boosting posts, like throwing your money. I don't even want to. It's kind of a vulgar phrase, but it's a waste of money.
It's like taking a shot in the dark. You're not really targeting
nothing. And then I even tried to run Facebook ads on my own. We did a lot of YouTubing, like we did a lot of floundering before we took your class.
So you can always do that, but it's an experience thing. You have to do it a lot and experiment a lot. Do it again and then experiment again, and you figure out the algorithm and all of that stuff, and that takes a long time.
And then when you figure it out, Facebook changes the algorithm.
Yeah, there's always a lot more dynamics to it. But what I learned, and a lot of other big businesses do, they go to professionals and either have the professional teach them or hire the professional to do it or whatever have you. And I find that it's best to try to streamline your time so you have more time by going to someone who can tell you what not to do and tell you what to do.
So we took the Facebook ads class, and that combined, let me tell you, anybody who is serious about taking your business to the next level, the magic potion here is Facebook. I tell my team this like I'm screaming from the top of the mountain. Facebook business page, not personal profile. I don't care what nobody tells you. Okay. ManyChat and Facebook ads. Yeah. So what happens because of the Facebook ads, we did the Don't Rush challenge with the Z pieces, and we just had fun on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So we took the video and we ran an ad to it. And when I tell you we grew like crazy as far as likes, follows, our organic sales on our Shopify website has like catapulted. Like it's been incredible. It's worth it.
And we just got started. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of growth. That's our aim, is to stay doubling up.
And somebody asked a question in the comments, do we use Shopify? Yes, we use Shopify because we went live at a party silver last year. That's a lot of inventory to move. So
and we did Shopify like a year ago. We didn't get
many organic sales at all.
And Shopify is a great system, but it doesn't work if no one knows about it. Right? Yeah. So marketing is literally like 80% of the business, if not 90% of the business.
It wasn't until we started doing Facebook ads correctly after we took the class with Michelle that now we're starting to see organic sales from our Shopify. We wake up and it's like, 4 o'clock.
There's
sales. Somebody bought some wine. Hey.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, thank you. And
I like making money while I sleep.
Exactly. We've never seen this person on a live. They don't even like our page. Like,
it's like we have in California,
Texas, or somewhere. We're in Georgia.
That's awesome. Stuff. I love it. So Dawn says here, and I think I'm 99% sure what she meant to say. So it says, don't do the Facebook ads, meaning Facebook boosting on your own. So she's taken 1 week of ads class with us, and both of you can attest to this. So the very first week, I teach you how to get in front of the right people. It's the very first thing we do, are create what are called audiences. Yeah. The biggest problem with when you boost is Facebook doesn't help you know the right people to get in front of. And that's what I teach you. Correct. Do not do them by what Facebook suggests. Do what Michelle says. So our ads class is very, 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 don't boost ads for Facebook. They put in front of thousands who don't care. Her ads class targets people who have visited, liked, commented, as well as friends alike on your business page, not personal profile. So you do have to be using a business page because Facebook, well, they keep track of who your friends are, but they won't let you run money, spend money to get in front of them. That's not how it works. You have to use a business page. Okay. All right. So I wanted to tell you about that one other class before I jumped into this. So let me go back to this. But the ads class is amazing. It's very carefully done. Have either of you spent hundreds of dollars on ads with me?
No.
Minimal, right? It's minimal. We're very, very careful.
We do like $3 a day, $5 a day.
Yeah. We're very, very, very careful. One piece of jewelry for lots of sales, that's fun. That's super fun.
Right.
We should call it a bling a day to get. Okay. So we asked you how much y'all are doing in sales a month. Okay. If you're under that like $1,000, $1,500 mark, and you know that your lives, you may not be consistent with your lives, you're not getting more than 10 people on your live, you need to build your audience and work on your social media, just your basic Facebook engagement skills, okay? I know that you got to do this in the right order to get the biggest, to get the success. Having ManyChat will not help you if you're not in front of enough people, okay? Now, I'm human. I like to do sales as much as the next person, but I do not suggest programs for you when I know you won't get a good return on your investment, okay? I have integrity in my business. And the one thing that, Mr. Carter said over and over again, invest and understand that you make it back. But if you don't have a big enough audience, ManyChat won't help you the same way it will if you have an average of 15, 20 on your lives. Okay. So this is very, 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 very important to understand. If you're under that $1,500, $1,000 a month mark, or how much is that? 300 pieces. Okay. The first thing we suggest is our social media 101. If you saw my interview with Amy last month, she came to us, I'm not kidding, 90 friends, not even 100 friends, 90 friends, no business page. Now she has, I think, 1,700 followers on her business page. I know the last month she did $9,000, or it might have been 10,000. It was a lot in sales a month. Okay. And that was over about a 6-8 month period working with this. But the very first thing she did was social media 101. Okay. ManyChat would have done her no good. She didn't even have a business page. You've got to start at the right place and realize this is a process. Okay. So super, super, super important. Social media 101 will send you a message every day for 30 days, teaching you how to get more engagement, how to communicate with people more. And then you get another 30-day class at the same time called Building Your Audience. They're very short pieces of content. We jokingly call them potty trainings. The only time you have is in the bathroom. You can do it in that amount of time. Okay. This isn't overwhelming, but it's different. And it takes practice and it takes consistency to get good at it. Okay. We've had some people take our Build Your Audience class and go from like 250 to like 1,500 friends in 30 days. Okay. We have very, very smart ways to find friends that are authentic, that get you in front of more people, that will get your numbers up on your lives. Okay. That is our very first priority for you. So if you're here listening and you're like, Michelle, I want to work with you. I want to work with you too. But if you're under that $1,000 mark, this is the first thing you want to take. And when you do this, you're actually going to get $450 worth of training for $147. You get 3 different trainings. 1, Social Media 101, 30 days of training. Then you get Build Your Audience. That's 30 days of training. Then you're going to get a 3-month program where every month you get to come on Zoom with me. And what we do is we help you build content that'll keep your algorithms up for your business page, your groups, and your profile. It's called our Summer Engagement Camp. And it's $5. It's 5 hours on, it's this right here. We're getting over here. This you get for free. Okay. And this is another $150 program. And it's amazing. And we'll teach you how to keep people coming back to your lives, even if they don't buy, just to keep your engagement up, because you have something fun to teach them about bling. Okay. Those of you that have been on this, it's super, super fun. All right. Tawana says, it works. I need potty training too, right? I know y'all are busy. Okay. This also can be purchased at 3 payments of $57 a month. Okay. So there is something for everyone. This is where you need to start. We know some of you aren't making a lot of money yet, but we want to work with you and walk this path with you. Okay. So all of you that have been going, but how much is ManyChat? How much is ManyChat? Yes, it is an awesome price. Thank you, Terry. It's a very awesome price. We actually, when COVID started, my assistant and I had a chat, and we said we're going to do everything we can to make sure that people can come and work with us. Really, you should be able to find a way to make $47 a month to do this. If you can't, then you probably have some other situations in your life that need, your attention. Okay. So we know that that's something that y'all can do. All right. Now, if you're about that $1,500 to $1,000 a month, okay, this is our ManyChat program. Our ManyChat program, which a lot of you were asking about. If you, so there's a class style, and on July 10th is our next camp, where you come and we put a template into your system, and you're going to learn how to use the template. Okay. Because it's a nightmare to build on your own. Just going to say it. Yes. Princess will attest to that. It's you don't want to build it on your own. Okay. So what we want to do is help you to learn how to use my template. And we do that in a couple hours on a Friday night, along with, you'll have 4 more 2-hour sessions where you come and you ask questions, because it takes some practice. Okay. It's just how it is. Just like anything you do in life, it takes some practice. Okay. So the ManyChat is $447. There is a 3-payment program. I'm trying to remember what the 3-payment program is. Brianna, can you message me, remind me the 3 payments? Anyway, you'll see it. And I'm telling you, this will pay you back quick. Now, there's a couple other things included in this. This is not something we used to include, but it's kind of newer. We teach you how to do automated parties. We teach you how to have hostesses and how to do parties. We teach you how to get new recruits with it. We teach you how to let people know you're live. We teach you how to use the texting system to let people know about new releases. There are all sorts of things we do in this. Okay. Super, super fun. You're going to love it. It's incredibly valuable and beneficial to your business. Okay. One quick thing before I tell you about the Facebook ads. If you haven't shared this yet, Comment Revolution. Remember, we're giving away 2 hats, and you do have to be present to win. So make sure you shared this out, Comment Revolution. Don't comment again, because Mariana already got your name. My assistant, Mariana, she's the one doing the comments. I can't read and talk and type at the same time. Okay. So the ManyChat class is $447. Okay. Or there's a 3-payment there it is, or $157 for 3 payments. Okay. And honestly, I mean, I think these 2 will attest to this. As long as you can afford that first payment, then the next ones will pay for themselves and then some.
That's true. So, Michelle, we took the payment plan, and by month 2, we were like, send us a link so we can just pay it all out, because the business had increased so rapidly. It was worth it. Yeah, it was. Because I mean, when we went from 15 to 3,000, or 1,500 to 3,000, I mean, that's it right there.
Yep. Yep. So it's one of those things. It's an investment, and you pay for it your first month, and then everything's gravy after that. And we like gravy, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then the last one, and we do suggest you do ManyChat first, and then the Facebook ads class. I have made the ads class. Where is it at? Done. I have lots of classes. The Facebook ads class is $297. You can take it without ManyChat. We highly suggest that you have ManyChat first, but it is a class you can take without ManyChat. This is the last time it'll be offered at $297. We had our first class on Wednesday, and this is our third round. And so what we do is we'd let you watch the replay to the first class, and then you would be live with us for the next 5 weeks. It's a 6-week class, 100% live with me on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's 7 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. It's an amazing class. And as long as you've been using a business page consistently, you'll see some good things happen. It doesn't do you much good if you've only been using a personal profile. Well, pretty much no good. Okay. So super, super important. Take this class at the right time, because I'm all about retargeting and then getting friends in front of friends of those. Okay. So, I want to maximize your dollars. I know how every dollar is so important to you all and what percentages you make. And I want to make sure that you take things in the right order. This is a process. Okay. You definitely can take ManyChat and Facebook ads at the same time. Both of them have payment programs. I kind of think that might have been what you did, Princess, or close to that.
At the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, go ahead.
I was going to say, Michelle has it where it's recorded and you get a PDF. So, if you are juggling like we are, and you take both classes, and also you run your business, and you like, all right, what did she say? You can always go back to the PDF or to the recording and look at it again, so you could do it right, for whatever event or
the
task.
PDFs because after you do the class or after a specific class, because each week she has you run a different ad and teaches you how to run a different ad. Yeah. And so we had to run an ad, and of course it was like midnight and Michelle's asleep and everybody in the world is asleep.
Yeah.
But I went to my PDF.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, click here. Oh,
and then
we ran it for like 3
hours. If you're a type of person, you can go straight to the video. It's 1:00 in the morning, everybody's asleep, and you need to get this done. So if you want in the morning, you go to the video, relearn the whole class over. Yeah. And then, put forth whatever you learned and make it happen.
Totally worth it.
That morning one.
And let me tell you something, guys, seriously. Stan and I had decided, I saw my cousin Shanika just step in. Stan and I had decided that we were going to do things differently. It was his idea. He was like, we are going to pay for the knowledge. We're going to pay people to teach us what we need to know so we can be successful. And we sought out other people to do a Facebook ads class. And guess what? One person in particular took our deposit and was like, well, you can start when you pay all of your money. We're like, well, we need to know right now.
So we can pay you.
Right, so we can pay you. We're trying to build our business so we can pay you the money. Michelle's not like that. You do your monthly installment, and she's teaching you the whole time. Like from the first time you sign up, she is teaching you, you are learning, your business is growing, you are making the money, and then you're making another installment. Yeah. There's some shady characters really hurting people doing these Facebook ads classes or master classes that and here you have Michelle, and like I said, we get nothing from sharing this with you. Absolutely nothing other than the satisfaction to be able to share this blessing
exactly.
on how we grew our business with you. Do it.
Yes, I mean, Susan, we just are very happy to tell it like it is.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what happened with us. This is how it is. And we want to share that with everyone else so they can find
and be successful.
their
There's
success.
plenty of money in this world for everyone, and especially when it comes to paparazzi.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of women who love jewelry, and Lord knows it's $5. Everybody can afford it.
And
So we just want to share this information. Really want you guys to understand this, that like we already made the mistakes, so we don't want you to have to go through the mistakes.
yes.
Go ahead, do the deposit. If you are to the level where you can support Facebook ads and you've been going live consistently on your business page, do the deposit, run the ad, and watch what happens. You'll be able to pay it off like early.
And you should be on that level as soon as we go for this show, the video.
Yeah.
You should get on that. The first thing you should do is put all of those things in place, and then reach out to Michelle and see how or when you could get started.
Yeah.
And because I mean, you signed up, you put some money into the business, so therefore you might as well just go ahead and complete it and win.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a no excuse business. And when you invest, you can win. You cannot tell me, you see people go from, like Tyronica, she went from being a school teacher 5 years ago to getting $150,000 this month. Like, you cannot show me that and I not go for it. You cannot, we started this business just to pay for brain balance therapy for our son, which was crazy expensive. But we were able to pull it off with paparazzi. Now it's time to take it to the next level and grow this business to the point where not only is our son taken care of, but our family is taken care of. Go ahead, do the deposit, take the classes, whichever level you're at. You deserve the success. You deserve to go to the next level. Okay, I'm sure.
You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I got to talk to Carter's a couple months ago before they signed up, and we chatted about their son and what they wanted for their kids. And I have a son with some similar issues, and I know what they're talking about. It's when it's not just about buying a fancy car, and it's about what you want for those little people that you brought into this world. It might be for your parents, but we all have people that we love and we're trying to take care of. And, I have 4 children of my own, and there's different things I wanted to give my children opportunities for, whether it was to, when you're talking about brain balancing and things like that, sometimes you're trying to fix things for kids, to be honest. And other times you're trying to give them opportunities so they have all the success they can in the world. And honestly, I have to tell you, one of the best things you can do for your children is give them examples of being brave, doing things outside the box, and being your best self. Because when you're your best self, they'll be more likely to be brave enough to try things that they wouldn't because they've seen you. And that's a big deal. It's neat to see what kids can do. So for those of you that are trying to sign up, let me give you a couple tips to help you with that. And Diana, thank you so much for your sweet words. First of all, if you haven't yet, comment bling or queen, and then you click on get the goodies. It's a message. So you open up your messenger, look from Creative Success Systems, click on get the goodies. You'll get the links from us that will give that you'll be able to sign up. Now, the first 10 people who buy the BOGO, or the first 10 people who buy the ManyChat class, Rihanna, hello, just in case, look at everybody relating to what they want to give their kids to. So the first 10 people that sign up for either of those 2 classes will get our summer engagement camp for free. And I'm telling you, it is fun. We work hard. We get lots of ideas to keep your engagement high. It is an awesome class, okay? It will teach you lots and lots and lots about how to use Facebook and how to use it smart, okay? So make sure you get signed up for that and click on Get the Goodies or Program Options, okay? But Get the Goodies is the best one to click on, okay? Yes, I love Roberta. You must be intentional and consistent with these programs. Don't buy and don't follow them. Then say the program doesn't work. We have a few people that do that to us. Success only comes before work in the dictionary. You've got this. You guys are so cute. So yes, you do need to allocate the time to do the classes, to watch the videos, to practice. Okay, like some of this just takes practice, but it's cool because when you come to the camp or you come to the Facebook ads class, it is all recorded and you have access to those recordings for, I put them on secure place on YouTube. You have access to that. I don't take them down. You get to use them for as long as you'd like. Anita, I want to give you a chance for some final words on your thoughts. Why should people sign up for this? What are your last thoughts on this? I'd love to give you some time. Ask your questions. Please comment link if you're not getting the links. One other thing I want to ask you, if you're doing more than $5,000 in sales a month and you'd like to talk to me about private ManyChat training, please, please, please comment private. But I would suggest that you're doing, either you have a full-time job and you're doing $2,000 a month or more sales in Paparazzi, or you're working it as a full-time business and you're at about 5,000. Go ahead and comment private and I'll send you a message. Anita, the floor is yours, love.
Okay, so I would just like to say that Michelle has structured her program so that there's something for everybody here. I've got a lot of new team members that could definitely benefit from the social media and some of the beginner classes. But when you're to a point where your sales are such that you could benefit from ManyChat, I totally recommend that. It seriously doubled my sales in 2 months, and 5 recruits last month, 2 already this month. And, I just plan on going, but she's there to work with you. She's got something for every stage of your game. So definitely check out what she has to offer.
Thank you. Thank you. What has it done for your confidence? Like, I've seen accountants change on you, Anita. Like, how do you feel about yourself, your business, your hope level? How does it feel having better business skills?
I am just so tickled to see those numbers go up every time I go live, and to see those extra people and see the new faces in there. And, I want to give it all to ManyChat, but I just had weight loss surgery in February, so I'm down 50 pounds too. So that's kind of a part of my change in my confidence. But being a successful business owner and being able to run a successful business with a team of, I've got over 100 under me now, and those girls really look up to me. And I just really want to set a really good example and lead by example and help them to do and be successful in their business. And I know you didn't bring up your team training, but I'm definitely taking the ManyChat team training as well to pass that along to my team. So lots of good stuff in there.
Yes. So we do also have a system for using ManyChat to train your team. We just have lots of classes. We just try not to
word vomit all of it.
But just know we have lots and lots of resources for you. And we can talk to you about all sorts of different parts of your business for sure. That's so exciting. Anita, you have so many cool, 2020 is a great year for you.
Yeah. We're running for a rank. So hopefully, I'll hit that next rank. I've been executive director for 3 conventions now. So we hit Crown Club 10 right off the bat. We hit life of the party, goals and stuff. But I have been struggling for that producer rank, and I think this is going to be the game changer for me.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's
excited.
fantastic. That is so cool. Okay, so Carter's, first of all, I want to tell you all, thank you so much. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets what they need here. For joining me. I do have to say this for Paparazzi's sake and for anyone listening. Neither Anita or Carter's are being compensated by me in any way, shape, or form to be here to share this. First of all, it's against compliance. And second of all, they just have huge hearts and were willing to share their stories. So just as putting that out there. I will have both of you, when you have a hot second, go ahead and put your Facebook page link in the comments. I would love for you to follow their page and see how awesome they are. Please be considerate, okay? You've been here. You've got an hour plus of free training. They paid for their training. They're not going to teach you something I taught them. And it's not nice of you to take time away from their business because you're hoping to get some tips from them, okay? Yes, Dee Dee. So Dee Dee's there. Look, she's like, Anita's the bomb. Dee Dee's her upline, and Dee Dee's a sweetheart. Hi, Dee Dee. Okay, so please do not message them and expect them to teach you how to run your business. Time is money, okay? I have lots and lots and lots and lots. If this is your first time, actually comment if this is your first time being here, 1ST first. If you go to my video section, there are hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of content on there on increasing your algorithms, Facebook pages, Facebook stories, recruiting. I have oodles of information for you to go watch and consume. I give away tons of free information. And then when you decide it's the right time to come work with me, you can do that. Okay. So please, 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 please do not ask these gals for their time because you know how valuable your time is. Okay. All right, Carter's. Now, Carter's, I got to tell you one thing. We're not understanding you guys well if you start talking on top of each other. You haven't done a lot, but make sure your microphone's facing you. There's a couple times we're not hearing you real well. So just make sure it's one at a time and talk really clearly because we want to hear your last thoughts. Okay, sweetie?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll speak up. We're a little far away from the from the camera. Last thoughts, I would say make the investment in yourself. Success can be had with $5 jewelry. Or if you're joining this video or this webinar and you're with whatever direct sales company, you can be successful, but you have to have the right tools in order to do it. And I'm telling you, as far as Paparazzi is concerned, the magic potion to boom your business is a Facebook business page, not a VIP group. If you're having success in your VIP group, great, have at it. But transfer those people over to a Facebook business page. If you're going live on your personal profile and you're having success, fantastic. Get those people over to a Facebook business page. Facebook business page, ManyChat, and Facebook ads. Period. That is the magic potion. And of course, going live consistently. And you know what? If you're looking to grow your team, when you're making money, people count they count. They go on live and they see, oh my gosh, that's 10 sales, that's 20 sales. Oh my God, they just sold, 1,000 pieces or 500 pieces. As it grows and your business grows, your team will organically grow. You won't have to chase anybody. We have people coming to us now saying, hey, I'm really thinking about joining Paparazzi. I want you to be my mentor. I see you being successful. You have to demonstrate, you have to lead from the front. Okay. You can't sit back and say, okay, go ahead and buy the jewelry, guys. No, you have to lead from the front. And so as leaders, we had to say, and this was Stan too, he was like, babe, don't ask anybody to join our team. Okay. When we are making money and they see we're making money, they're going to join. And sure enough, that is exactly what is happening. They are choosing us to be the mentor because we have discovered the magic potion. We made the investment. I don't know what you guys did with your stimulus check, but this is what we did with ours. Okay. We stimulated our paparazzi business. We made the investment and took the training. But not only did we take the training, we are implementing what we learned in the training. Knowledge, wisdom is not wisdom. Knowledge is wisdom. How do you say that, Stan?
Knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge that's being used.
Right.
So basically saying that if you want to be wise, then get the knowledge and actually put it into action, and then you will be wise. So because you can know it and not use it, and then you're not being wise. It's not happening. So Michelle, she offers a great opportunity, a blueprint for you to get knowledge and will walk you through it. So she basically implementing the wisdom of it too. Because each class she makes you actually do, put in whatever ad or whatever algorithm or whatever, and until the end of the class, it's already done. It's not like
Right.
you just looking at her do it and then you go home or you go wherever. You actually have to do it. That's part of your homework. And then at the end of it, you have it done, and now you're off. And then from that point, it's this, repeat, repeat, repeat. And at the end of the day, knowledge is power. If you really, really want to be successful in anything, you have to learn about it and have knowledge of it. And if you want to fast forward, it's always good to get with someone who already put in the work, the experience, made all the mistakes, so they can show you how not to make the mistakes. And and that's the best way to work on any level. And this is what you are getting when you team up with Michelle, someone that's cool. She not really, really stiff. She's flexible. She laughs, has jokes, humorous, and she also knows what she's doing.
And I would like to add that earlier I talked about us putting down a deposit for a Facebook ads class. That ads class was $1,300. Okay, $1,300.
Oh,
yes, I got it. Yeah. And they were not going to teach us anything until we paid it in full, and they meant that.
So you get a great price.
Facebook ads for $297. Are you serious?
Whatever the price she has.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And in an installment plan, and you start learning before your class is completely paid for.
Yeah.
Like, you have been such a blessing to us, Michelle. Yeah. Thank you so much. And yes. I'm sure Anita feels the same way, like total blessing.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank you for just working with us and sharing your knowledge and just being there for people to have access to. Of course it's a business and everything, but thank you. It's like the business of water, and anything that people need, cars. Be thankful that these people create these business, and so we are thankful that you created this business so we can have access to it
and made it so affordable.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And Anita, thank you for kicking with us too. It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
She can't hear you for some silly reason. She's telling you they're saying thank you so much for being here with them. We've had this really fun group of people that they keep taking class on top of class, like at the same time. So they've got really close. Anyway, we've had some fun. We've had a lot of fun. It's super fun. I appreciate y'all letting me be a part of your journey and trusting me to work with you in your business. Just a little background about myself and why I try to keep our prices affordable, and so that you make it back what you put into it 10 times over. So it's super funny. How many of you have seen the whole thing that the kids that were born is September 11th are now graduating with COVID. Or not, did I say graduate? No, the kids born September 11th are the kids graduating with COVID. I have a daughter that is doing that. Yeah, I know, it's insane. So my daughter is graduating, and she was born July, like 2.5 months before September 11th. So I signed up with my first direct sales company when she was 2 weeks old. I'm not kidding. Don't count anybody out, because I was 2 weeks postpartum when I signed up with my first direct sales company. And then my husband was out of job for a year, an entire year. The economy was nuts during September 11th, and now it's nuts again. And, you know, I have a daughter graduating from high school, you know, this year. And I know what it feels like to be terrified. I know what it feels like to look at those babies' faces. So I had a 2-year-old and this 2-week-old. They were both born in July. I mean, they're literally 2 years apart, almost exactly. And looking at those faces and going, how am I going to feed these babies? I know what terror feels like when it comes to, you want to, you know, you just first want to feed your kid. And then, you know, when you have goals for your children and there's struggles or goals they have and things you want to support them with, and not just survive. My goal is to help you thrive. Okay. Thriving is a much better place to be in than survival. Okay. I've been there. Okay. I have been there more than once. All right. And I grew up, you know, grew up poor as a kid. Okay. I don't want that feeling. I don't like it. My first goal, some people have heard me say this. My first goal was to sleep well at night. What does that mean? Does that mean lots of hours? No, I don't sleep a lot of hours. Anybody who knows me knows I don't sleep a lot of hours. But when I slept, I didn't want to sleep with worry. When I slept hard because I'd worked hard and I knew tomorrow was paid for and I had money for, you know, next couple days, couple months, you know, and that I slept well. That was my first goal. And that was my bigger picture goal. It wasn't just a car. It was getting things paid off. It was knowing we weren't living paycheck to paycheck. Okay. I want that for all of you. Do you understand? My goal is that you have some peace. The world is crazy. The world is crazy right now. You have control over your environment. You have control over how hard you're going to work, how much you're going to invest in yourself, how smart you're going to become, right? Survival mode sucks. There's no other way around it, right? Survival mode sucks. Thriving, that feels good. Thriving, right? Okay. So these are the things I want for you so badly. And I know it's a process and I know you can't skip steps, but we walk alongside you. I really don't know any other programs that give this much coaching. Usually here it is, videos, go watch it on your own. Good luck. Hope it works out.
Yeah.
Brianna does the coaching with the Social Media 101, and bless her heart, she'd put down a goal that she would learn my stuff well enough that she'd be able to take some of the coaching off my plate because I couldn't help any more people at the rate where I was at. So my assistant, Rihanna, she should come on here and say hi. Rihanna's great, right? Y'all love her.
She is. Hey, Rihanna.
She's more patient and nicer than I am. I'm so grateful to have people that are, Rihanna's the best. Okay. So she helps more with the 101 stuff. I'm probably just a little more tech savvy than Rihanna. We all have our gifts. Do you understand? That's what's so cool. Mm-hmm. We all have our gifts. So then I help more with the tech side and the ads. What were you going to say?
It's a team. It's a team effort over there.
Yes, we have an amazing team. And then Christina, she helps with ManyChat coaching too. So we grow our team so we can help more of you. But we do keep our prices affordable because we know if you invest in that and do the work, some people invest and don't do the work, okay? But we don't have any control over that part. But when you invest and do the work, we're hoping it takes you about maybe 1 or 2 months to pay it, but then all the rest of it is like a whole bunch of extra money for you in that year. We don't want to make more money than you do. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
We do want to be compensated for the hours we put in to figure this out, but we want to help you be as successful as possible. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Dawana. My thing isn't popping up. Let me share that. Okay. So, I just love these people that I get to work with, both with Rihanna, who's my amazing assistant, and y'all letting me be a part of your journey, because I care so much, and I know how much it just is. That feeling and not being able to sleep peacefully is the worst.
Yeah.
It's just the worst. Okay. So that's what that's my whole goal, is to help y'all with that. So last call, if you need links for any of the classes and you're not getting them, please comment links. We are going to do our giveaways. Let me see if Rihanna has sent me 2 names. Anita has to go. Oh, I'm sorry, Anita. I'm so sorry. Okay, so, oh my gosh, these 2 people are going to be so excited. Okay, thank you, Dawana, so much. So, drum roll, what we'll do, Anita will let you go. We'll hang in there about 15 more minutes if anyone has questions for Carter's. Our winners are ready. Cindy Day and Misty Myers. Oh my gosh, girls, some of my favorite people. Okay. Now, if you've commented links, you're going to get a message from us. Please click on Get the Goodies. That's the fastest way to get the links. We'll try to go through and make sure y'all sent them. Oh, wow, Roberta, what a nice compliment. Your training has kept me from quitting. Aw, that's a big compliment. Roberta works hard. We've seen her live. She is so awesome. We love her. Okay, please click on Get the Goodies if you have not got the links. We want to send them to you. There's a lot of you. It's going to take us a minute to go through all those. Just click on Get the Goodies. You should get them. Yes, right, Cheyenne? Yes, we all want to give our babies everything. We love those little people. Anita, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any last thoughts?
10 minutes. If anybody has a question, I can give you 10 more minutes, and then I got to run.
Any questions for Anita? Any other thoughts that popped into your head you want to share?
No, just do it. Just do it. Take the leap.
Just do it.
Just do it like Nike.
Be Nike. Just do it. I love it. What's been your favorite class? Which one made you feel like the most, like,
I got the biggest response from the boot camp. I saw the biggest change because I was able to start sending out my alerts for my live shows and for my new releases. And that right there, in 2 months, I think I've added 200 people to my bot. And, that's kind of amazing that every time you do something, 200 people get to know. So, when I wasn't anywhere near that with the little text alert thing I had going before. So I totally have benefited for sure.
Okay, y'all, make sure you click on Get the Goodies. Let me make sure that everybody who's clicking is getting into where they need to be. I'm going to double check a couple things. All right, y'all, can you see questions? Let's see. Holy cow, a whole bunch of you need the links. This is going to take us a second. I'm going to try to send it to all of you at once. You're so welcome, Misty. I knew you'd be excited. Anybody have any questions? Misty, you're doing so good. She's working with me one-on-one. She has 70 in her bot already. She's doing so good. Okay, let me double check that there's a couple things working here. If those of you who commented private, I did send you a message. If you commented private and didn't get a message from me about your sales and business page, please comment private again. I'm going to double check something here real quick. If you guys see any questions or have any other comments, I think I need to unmute you, Carters, though. I'm trying to make it so there's not an echo is why I've had to mute people.
Oh, that's fine.
Any other thoughts you want to share, Princess?
I just saw my newest personally sponsored Cheyenne on here, and she said that it was good to hear you say that, living paycheck to that you once lived paycheck to paycheck, and that lifestyle sucks, and that you really strived to want the best for your children. And I think majority of the people who come into paparazzi feel that way. And we're now at the point where last year we thought, okay, I can retire from our work, from the work that we do. And we're full-time epic trainers, and our job is 100% travel, 100%. So imagine having a child with special needs and having to be on the road all the time in order to make a living, to feed and take care of that child. That is, and you have to entrust people to take care of the child with special needs and the other children that you have. We have a total of 5 kids. And we also took responsibility for 2 of our nieces. So that was a rough time for Stan and I. And so when we got into paparazzi, we were making enough money just to live, just to survive. And, I'm not saying we live in a shabby lifestyle. We're not. Praise God. But we didn't have the extra needed to get our son into the therapy that he needed. We were making enough to, pay the bills and, make sure we're okay. We have food and, that kind of thing. When we got into paparazzi, it was for that extra money. And when you come into a business, any business, some people come in for tax write-off. I'm happy for those people. Some people come in, for the social aspect. Everybody has a reason. But the majority of the people that start a side business is to get out of debt, or to get out of debt, to make the extra money, to pay for whatever it is that needs to be paid for their children, and to take care of their family. So don't come into it skeptical. You've already made the investment, right? And come into it ready to win, ready to thrive, and not just survive. Come into it knowing I can make this work. But when you come in ready to learn. In any network marketing company, they tell you have to be coachable and teachable and duplicatable. Coachable, teachable, duplicatable. The teaching, can come from your upline, but know that you can get knowledge from other places. And sometimes it takes a situation where you get in touch with Michelle, or you start classes with Michelle, and to take your business to that next level. Take that leap of faith. You've already taken the leap of faith and jumped into the business. Take the leap of faith and invest in the knowledge necessary to be successful in that business. And I'm telling you that if you do the work, if you take the class and you implement what is learned, if you do the work, it will work. It will only work if you work. It's not going to be a magic pill. Okay, there is no shortcuts. The way to success, there's no elevator to success. You have to take the steps. You have to walk the path, and don't compare yourself to other people, because comparison will definitely steal your joy. But definitely do the work. Put the work in. You're worth it. Your family is worth it. You can be successful, but you have to have the tools, and to implement the tools is what's so important.
And this is the best time to be successful.
Yes.
Because they didn't have ManyChat and Facebook ads and all that. You had to go and save up 50 grand, $100,000, get a brick and mortar business, and have a billboard and pay money for all of that. thousands and thousands of dollars for all this ad, $40,000 for ads on TV, and all this stuff like that. You don't have to do that now. Now you can come in, buy a $99 package, spend what 2, 3 cents, maybe 5 cents per ad that you put out, maybe $5 an hour on Facebook ads. If you want to up it, $5 a day, or I'm sorry, yeah, or maybe $100 a day, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's so small in comparison to how it used to be. So this is the time right now to get in it and give it your all. And a lot of people are becoming successful doing it. And,
Yes.
and we are too. So
that's
luck,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are no, there's no promo code. No promo code. Okay. Are y'all finding the links? I'm crossing my fingers that most of you are finding the links.
Oh, that's awesome. Jessica says she's able to afford medication without worry, thanks to the business.
Oh,
That is beautiful.
that is.
You got to be able to step out on faith. You've already stepped out on faith and bought the kit. Don't be a what do they call it? A secret paparazzi consultant.
Yeah.
Who nobody knows.
Everyone has their own plateau they feel that they need to be on. I'm saying that go to that and get onto that plateau. Don't go halfway. Like if this is something you want to do to make $5,000 a month, then go to that. Or if it's like us where we want to make $500,000 a month, go to that. But whatever it is that you're trying to get out of it,
Go big.
don't sign up and then not do nothing. And have your jewelry just sitting around and not putting forth the energy and time to learn how to make more money and being nervous about working with other people to help you make more money. Everyone needs a support system, and that is it's a team effort, and that's one of the biggest ways to become successful. Working with people to unify your focus on growth, and that's what we do with Michelle and the rest of our team.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love what Roberta says here. Sometimes we want it more for others than we want for ourselves. We lost change our mental tape of ourselves. You are worth it. You deserve it.
Amen.
Amen. Yep. And I think that's the best thing we can do for others is to be successful, because that inspires others to do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna because I am really trying to make sure everybody's got those links, and I know some of you have them now. If let's have you do a different word. If you know you want to purchase and you have not got the program options, I want you to comment program. If you're still looking to purchase one of the programs we've been talking about and you haven't got those, please comment program if you're still looking for those, that you're still looking to purchase. Comment program, and I'm going to go through your names as quickly as possible. I'm going to let the Carters keep talking because then I'm looking at a different screen.
Okay.
Okay. Comment programs. Oh, I got a couple. Okay. Awesome. Misty says daycare costs an entire week's check, and Paparazzi allowed her to stay at home. That is big. Now she's working with me. We're going to blow her up.
That is huge.
Yeah.
That is really big.
That is a success story. Listen, just having Paparazzi pay for your gas or pay for your groceries is a success story.
Yeah.
That Trent Kirby told us to start focus on the worry list, to help people get rid of their worry list. Like, what are you worried about? Get rid of that worry list, and then you will be successful and they will be successful. sell enough pieces to make sure that person has gas, sell enough pieces to make sure that person has groceries, or can pay a light bill, or pay for daycare, or pay a mortgage, pay a car note. How about car insurance? There was one lady who joined the business just to get an extra set of tires. Not everyone came into it the way that we did. We needed to raise $9,000 for our son's therapy, and that therapy only lasts 3 months. And we needed to raise enough money to replace my income so that I could stay home and take him to the therapy, because again, our job was 100% travel. So now we're to the point, after taking these classes, after implementing what we've learned, it's able to grow our paparazzi sales to where now I can say that I'm retired. I can stay home. Stan still has to go out and work and go on projects, but at least one of us gets to stay home, and we don't have to depend on family members.
Let me interject you.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I seen enough money being made through our business, that I realized that we could propel this business to where I don't have to go to work either.
Right.
And we could do this full time and thrive.
Yes.
You take vacations and have the best schooling for our children, and the best medical coverage and all this stuff like that, and all be paid for out of pocket, just because we're making so much money through paparazzi.
Yes.
And through the systems that we put paparazzi in. It's a no-brainer to me, because I see the money. I'm seeing the money, and so therefore it's more and more becoming a no-brainer to me that all of this works.
And recently, everyone has an upline, and we have team challenges and that kind of thing. But that team challenge hits different when you can achieve it easily, right?
Mhm.
So the team challenge was, sell 500 pieces this month. And I'm like, can we get a new challenge? I'm not being,
Before that used to be
how am I going to sell 500?
but now, life is all about putting limits that you want to push through.
Those goals.
You want to push through those goals. So for us, it's I want 5,000 pieces. I'm trying to bust through that ceiling and get to the next level. I don't want to just be okay with just where I'm at. I always want to grow for more and bigger and better. Just not for really the money, but just for the achievement alone. This is something that I learned later on in life. How to put a important amount of stress on you to achieve better, and these things, it's good for your body. Your body wants to work. Your mind wants to work. It wants to figure things out. It wants to do things. It wants to win.
But your confidence doesn't want to fail. Your confidence doesn't want to flounder. And I'm so serious, Michelle. We were floundering. We were like, okay, we were at our wits' end. We had this inventory. I came into the game going big, because that goal of getting that money for our son's therapy was a big goal off of $5 jewelry, and we didn't have a team at first. It was just us with our sales. So I came in, and our first 2 weeks in the business, I came in with the big kit. We sold out of the big kit. Friends and family, everybody was excited, with the new business. And then you kind of hit this lull. And the first event that we ever signed up for was the Bronner Brothers hair show. That was our first event.
Just imagine, we came into business like everyone. Family, they was excited, and they came again, and we hit numbers like 3,000-4,000 a month. But then after a while, there's only so much food they don't buy, and now you have to find a way to be able to show your business and sell your business to people that you don't know, if you want to have longevity. And so what this course does is teach you how to get your business, get your jewelry, get your name, your brand in front of new potential customers that you don't know. That's not your cousin or your auntie or any type of family member or friend, because they already bought it. They got $500-600 worth of jewelry. They can't buy no more. You know what I mean? And but you still have to make money.
Or even so, they've got so much jewelry that they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna become a consultant.
And they became a consultant.
And so now big buyers,
and now in some way you kind of responsible for them. You want to make sure they succeed. So it continues. And so the best thing that I realized is that look at what the big sharks are doing. And that's what we did. We reached out to all these big sharks and see what they was doing. And they was like, hey, we sat down and did business with Michelle.
Mm-hmm. You got to get with Michelle.
Yeah.
I will never forget that conversation.
That's exactly straight up what was said. And that's what we did. And I'm thankful to God that we did that. And that's the bottom line. Y'all can take it whatever way y'all want, but this is the real. So.
And anybody who's ever been on a live or had any kind of conversation knows, with Stan and I know that we are very transparent, and we are telling you this is what we're doing. You don't have to guess. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to sneak around. What is she doing? How is she making these sound? I'm telling you, we paid the money. We took the class. We implemented it. We put everything on our Facebook business page, okay? Because I know there are gobs of people that are very successful on their personal page. But to me, in my mind, until you put it on a business page and until you take it from your personal profile, when it's on your personal profile, it's a hustle. When you take it and you put it on a business page, it is now a business. It is now an entity that the whole world can see.
And Facebook can't shut it down.
Right.
Because it's a business. You know what I mean?
You don't have to be worried about, can I say this?
Facebook, label this as business and shut it down, even though it's a business on a personal page. That whole entire conversation or debate goes back and forth, and they spoke about that a couple of times. Well, you don't have to worry about that.
You're on a Facebook business page. Mm-hmm. You have taken the classes. You know how to build your audience. You took the engagement camp. You know how to do posts. I now schedule a lot of my posts. I scheduled my Juneteenth post. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. I scheduled my Juneteenth post thanks to the engagement camp that I took with Michelle. I now know how to do all of that, how to create posts, attach it to my ManyChat. So anybody who comments on that post, I can do a contest. Anybody who comments on that post now is entered into the contest, but they're also into my ManyChat. Yeah. So when I go live, boom, they get a message. They come onto the live.
And to spin off of that, any type of event or holiday coming up, you can use that same system to get people onto your ManyChat. And your ManyChat is more or less, but it's the new way. Yes. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they used to do the email list, and everyone was like, the email list is where the money's at. You stand in third. Yeah, back then it was. But now the new guy is ManyChat. You know what I mean? And that's the new form of email list, because the big boss of advertisement right now is Facebook. And you could, believe it or not, Facebook is making numbers for a lot of people. And there's more than enough for all of us.
And I even learned that, through your classes, I learned how to use my Facebook stories on our business page to get in front of people like on a constant and to build that relationship. We call our customers, we don't have customers, we have a tribe. We call them the tribe. So to build our tribe of people and to stay in front of them and to stay relevant, and also to interact with them and learn more about them and build authentic relationships. It's not just about the jewelry. It is, it's so much more. It's the relationships that you build with your clients and that really catapult you. When we told them that we wanted to go Life of the Party Gold and how far we were only at bronze. Okay, so anybody in Paparazzi knows what that's
slowed down a lot because we sold to all our family friends, or they became consultants. So we had to figure out a way.
And when we told our tribe we wanted to go to Life of the Party Gold and we were only at bronze, they jumped in and they shared, and they got more people that interact with our page. And then those people became customers, and now we are almost to gold. We have 2 weeks left, and we're gonna hit gold.
That we was able to interact with our tribe or with our customers or clients, whatever way you want to look at it, and then we was able to have them bring people to us, and we was able to nail that person down with ManyChat and with all the different systems that was taught to us. So now when those people came, they stuck. And this is one of the things that Michelle is trying to show people and teach people, is that it's one thing to get them to come, but it's another to get them to stay. You target them, this, that, and the third. Right. These are all real things that's needed to be done to be successful in the business. And at the end of the day, if you really, really want to become the top of this game, you have to learn how to have people come and be with you and share money with you, share their friends with you, and be able to organize all of that. You know what I mean? And that's what we did different. We was able to organize, because we had friends come over, but then when we go live, they don't see it. And they be like, I didn't know that you were live.
And we paid $50 a month for a text service. Okay, we paid that money because we were like, okay, well, maybe we have to pay for this. We paid that money, and we would send a text message out every time we went live. But guess what? People don't check their text message as much. People don't check their emails as much. But when they get a message in Facebook Messenger, boom. I mean, they're mostly on Facebook anyway, right? So they get the message on Messenger. The link is right there. They touch the link, and boom, they're in your live. It is simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. Kiss.
And I love what I love about that. We don't have to. It's not expensive. With that other process we had, it worked a little bit better than that, but it was expensive. You know what I mean? Working with ManyChat is not. It's nothing nowhere near as expensive as that. I mean, literally like super duper cheap, like a 1%. That.
And not only that, but ManyChat is not just Messenger. Okay, Michelle shows you, and the framework that she puts into your ManyChat when you sign up for the camp, it will send a text message out to people who have not interacted with your page in a certain amount of time. And I think it's like a day. So those people will get a text message, and the people who have interacted will get a Facebook Messenger message. And either way, those people are touching a link and coming onto your lives. They're touching a link and they're looking at your new release pictures, and they're ordering from your pictures. They're touching a link and they're entering into whatever contest you have on.
They touch the link and they say that they're interested in doing the business.
Yes, they are. You are interacting without even having to.
While you're asleep.
If they don't see the link when it happens initially, I'll be, I'll hear a bing. I have to learn to turn off my notifications, because I hear the bing. Yeah, I hear the bing all the time when they go, and it's like the middle of the night and somebody's had sound there, and they're going through their messages and they join the live and they're watching the replay, and we wake up to replay orders, and so it's fantastic to see our lives grow. There was one time, there was a long period of time where I would average like 4 people on my live. 4 people. And like no sales, or very little sales. Yeah, we didn't shy away from it. We're like, you know what? We're just gonna keep pushing through this. We're gonna make this happen. But now, we hit 40 people. We were like,
and there's a lot of people who have more numbers.
Yes.
And that with the system.
Yes.
And that's what the people we went to. We're like, how are you getting 100 people on your lives?
Yes.
Like, hey, Go holler at Michelle.
The trainings are worth every single penny. If you implement it, you're going to see the success. You're going to see the results. But it only works if you work it, sis. Okay? It only works if you work it. Anything.
So we got a couple. I'm going to answer a couple quick questions down here. It's funny because I think we have people popping in that weren't on. Lee, hi. Lee's awesome. She's been ranking up the last couple months. She's doing amazing. Do y'all know Lee? She's under.
Hi, Lee.
Hey.
She's awesome. You would love her. So I'm going to share what ManyChat looks like real quick. And Kim, just so you know, ManyChat works well with Comment Sold. They do two different things. So it's not that ManyChat's better than Comment Sold. They can work together. They're doing two different pieces of technology. Okay, just so you know. And then there's someone down here that said, Michelle who? I'm Michelle. That's okay. You didn't know that because these guys are awesome and hopefully you know them. So I'm the Michelle that you hired to help you with your ManyChat. Yes. So my name is Michelle HESS Withers. The business is called Creative Success Systems. So now you know, you've met me. Hi, I'm so glad we've met. We're friends now. Black Diamond. Lee is Black Diamond. Give her a big whoop whoop.
Go,
I was trying to remember.
Oh my God.
I know. Isn't that awesome? They are awesome. They've got Shopify too. They're gonna come do ads with me like you guys are doing. Yes, if you signed up for the BOGO, you get the summer camp for free. Yep. Lindsay, yeah, if you're doing under 1,000, that's probably a good choice, sweetie. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what ManyChat looks like here for a hot second. I'm gonna share screen here, so it's gonna make you guys skinny again, or like shrink your screen again, just so you know. Yeah, get up close and personal.
Let's squish
Share
together.
screen. Here we go. Okay, so ManyChat, what it looks like on the back end. Come on. And let me see if I can choose. I guess. My guest isn't trying to share screen. I'm trying to share screen, you silly thing.
Ashley said if she can teach the ManyChat, she can teach anyone. Amen. She really can.
I try. I sure try.
Okay.
Why is it being silly? Okay, let me try one more time here. This we might have some technology limitations here. There we go. Okay. And then let me try this. So trying to decide the right view. So the thing I'm using, in case y'all are wondering, I'm using what's called Be Live TV. This makes it so I can put all our heads. It's not showing my screen. It's just showing a black screen. That's not what's supposed to.
Oh, wow. And Lee's fashionista, you go, sis.
Yeah,
Run.
She's worked really hard the last 6 months.
Run.
Well, that's being silly. Let me double check. Sometimes what I'm seeing there isn't what everybody else is seeing. Let me check. Oh, it is sharing ManyChat. It looks black on my end. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this thing, I'm going to have to watch a couple different screens because it's not showing me what I think. This thing is called ManyChat, okay? This is what's called the dashboard. And here it shows me how many people subscribe to my bot. So if you see, we have 16,000 in here, okay? This right here, you want to have lots of subscribers. How many subscribers y'all have? Are you up to about 300?
No, 270.
270? Okay.
Yeah.
It shows that y'all are there, but not showing here. I don't know. I still see you. We'll see how long this lasts. We might be running out of bandwidth. Okay. So over here are all these different tools that we use. One's called growth tools. Like when you've commented during this live and you got a message from me, I was using a thing called Growth Tools. Oh, I did lose the Carters. We'll see if they can come back. Okay. And then we have another thing where we send out messages and say, hey, we're live. Come join us. Okay. Carters, I think you're going to have to pop off and come back in if you can hear me. Okay. For some reason, it kicked your... Well, hang on. Let me see one thing real quick. Let me see if you're still here. Nope. It somehow lost your video. Come back in, guys. And so, whoops. Sharing all sorts of crazy stuff. Okay. So ManyChat has this ability. It actually connects to your Facebook business page. Okay. So here, this thing right here, this m.me, this is your Facebook Messenger. And I just realized I shared messages. That's all right. Don't think I have anything too crazy in there. All right. So this m.me is what's connected to your business page messenger. Your business page messenger. Okay. So it's really, really, it's all about connecting to your business page messenger. And so we send out messages through Messenger, and we have to keep kosher with Facebook. But there's all kinds of things. They're called growth tools. Like here's the one that I used to communicate with y'all while I was live. And so this shows it being connected to everybody. And then it shows like the message that it sent you when you commented and I was live. Okay, so this is kind of an example. So there's, love you. So there's all sorts of things, daughter's headed to work, all sorts of things on here that this is just like a small example, but it's a technology tool that can be used to connect with the people that want to see your lives, who want to chat with you during your lives, know about new releases. There's a recruiting interview. There's all sorts of things like that. Let me see if I got the Carters back. There we go. 2, 1, pop them back in there. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. All right. So that kind of gave me a brief preview there of what ManyChat looked like. It's a little scary, but it's exciting, right?
It is.
You got to be patient with yourself, huh?
Very. And I'm still learning.
So yeah.
Yeah. Still learning. Thank God for those question sessions.
I'm not hearing you all of a sudden. Let me see if no. I have no volume on you.
Really?
So that kind of gave me a brief preview there of what ManyChat looked like.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
For some reason, your audio is not working, Anita. Or not Anita, sorry. Princess. Super weird.
How about now?
Karen, we have a class. It's we put a template into your ManyChat. Then we help you learn how to use it. You hear them? Oh, that's crazy. And I don't hear them.
Oh,
that's not going to work very well. They can hear you and I can't hear you. That's kind of a problem.
Okay, I'll go back.
Let me see if I wonder if I have any headphones in here. I think I do. I know a way to fix this.
Okay.
I'm gonna think outside the box, girl. Okay. Go ahead. Anything else you want to share, Miss Princess?
When you have a situation where you have your upline and they're telling you, you know, information, you know, follow the pink print. This is the new pink print. I'm going to tell you guys right now, y'all, if you're in paparazzi, you've heard that phrase before. Follow the pink print. This is the new pink print, sis. This is how you're going to sell jewelry. Okay, we were used to doing big events we had scheduled, we did the Bronner Brothers hair show. We were scheduled to do the Atlanta Women's Expo. We decided to do big expos. That is not the move anymore. COVID is here. It's a new world we're living in. I want you to get used to your new world. Okay. The new world says you need to be making this money from your house, from your phone, and you need to be selling this jewelry and shipping it out. Okay. You don't need to be exposing yourself and your family to these outdoor events. They're saying like it's wave 1. We're not even in wave 2 yet. Really? No, I am so grateful that we have figured this out. We have taken the classes. We now know how to sell this jewelry from my guest room, from my house over the phone. Okay, it's more than just going live. It's more than just going live consistently. I'm going to tell you what nobody else is telling you. Okay, it is more than that. And anybody in this business, you guys know, you guys say, hey, I go live all the time. I'm consistent. I'm always live. Nobody is buying. I can't get people on my live. I'm telling you, this is how you do it. They tell you go live. They tell you be consistent and go live. It makes a big difference. Offer share prizes. They tell you all these things. I'm telling you the real. Okay? It's more than going live. You have to implement this ManyChat. It is a game changer. Okay? You have to be on a business page. I know people will tell you, no, start off on your personal profile. Yeah, you can start off, but then you got to transition those people into a business profile. Your friends and family, to keep it real, there's not a whole bunch of, and I got a big family. There's not a whole bunch of my family that was very supportive of the idea, and I've got bougie friends. Okay, they look down at that, what, $5 jewelry? But for the ones that jumped on and supported, I am so grateful. I'm not discounting them. I'm telling you that there are people who love paparazzi jewelry and want to do business with you. And the only way they're going to find you is if you are on a Facebook business page, not a VIP group, not some private group, not even your personal profile. The way they're going to find you is on a Facebook business page. You can go live on your business page and share it to your VIP group. You can share it to your personal profile, but you have to have if you are serious about making money, if you're serious about being a business and being successful in paparazzi and not just having a warehouse of jewelry in your house or dipping into your savings or using all of your paycheck to buy jewelry because that's what your upline is telling you to do. Buy jewelry, buy jewelry. You can't sell it if you don't have it. I subscribe to that. I agree. You can't sell it if you don't have it. Buy the jewelry, but sis, sell the jewelry. And I'm telling you, the way to sell the jewelry is a Facebook business page, ManyChat, and Facebook ads. That's it. Now, when you have to build up to that, but do it. You got to keep your engagement up. This social engagement camp is the bomb. It helps you learn, how to get people interacting with your business page and things like that. That will help you grow your ManyChat audience. That will build a base. It's like 1, 2, 3. That will build a base for you to have a basis for Facebook ads. And for people who like your business page, they'll see your ad, and people who are friends of those people that like your page will see your ad and they will come to you. It will happen. But you've got to put the systems in place to make it happen. It's not just magical. I don't know whoever told you to sign up to Paparazzi and told you, hey, there's money in them there hills. And they just said, all you got to do is buy it and show it on your Facebook and boom, you're going to make money. Yes, initially, you're going to make money, but then it's going to lull down. And you've got to be able to pick it back up and continue to sell, continue to grow your business. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. And again, I'd like to reiterate, I get nothing from sharing this information with you. I get nothing. I don't get a discount. I don't get a price break. I might get a high five if I ever meet Michelle in person, but that'll be about it. Okay. We are in compliance around here. I am telling you that I'm sharing this information with you because there is enough money for all of us. There is enough. The scarcity mindset of, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to tell anybody what I'm doing because I don't want them to be jumping on it. That is like ludicrous. And I don't mean the rapper. Okay. That is small.
Hopefully a hug one day.
Thinking. Huh, Michelle? What'd you say, Michelle? That is small-minded thinking. You have to share the information. If you are blessed, you have to be a blessing. And that is why Stan and I decided to do this. We are blessed in this business. We were blessed to have the thought. You know, I was in prayer. God, what am I doing wrong, Father? Please guide me. What am I doing wrong? Show me. And the first thing that popped into my head was, reach out to the Franks. They're at the top of the food chain. Okay. They may not be iconic impressionista. And for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about Mama Frank and her daughter, Brittany, Robin Frank, and her daughter, Brittany. They were one of the first people to sign up to Paparazzi. And I called Paparazzi when I first joined up, and I found out my lineage. Who signed up? Okay, I know who signed up me, but who signed her up, and who signed her up, and who signed up? And I followed that chain all the way to the top. Okay, so I figured if anybody knows what to do, the first people should know. And I reached out to them, and it was just a simple message. Hey, Brittany, you know, I really want to be successful. How did you get this message to get to me? Like, what am I doing wrong? And she was very simple. Oh, dear, you need to reach out to Michelle Withers. She taught us how to do this, and it's really helpful. And she just sent me the link, and I reached out to Michelle and got on some of her free webinars and learned the free stuff. Because, of course, you know, I was like, well, I'm going to get what I can get for free. I'll get all the information I can get for free before I spend my money. And learned, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting this free stuff. She's giving me all this value in these free webinars. And I share these webinars with my team all the time. But in order to really be successful, you have to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, who will? Who will? And we're at a situation, we're at a turning point, and you could be seeing this in your business right now. You know, we're at a turning point where you can't do those events. You can't set up a table. You can't do home parties anymore. Now, how am I going to move this jewelry? Your phone. Okay, but you're going live and nobody's getting on. Okay, well, now Michelle Withers and Creative Success Systems has these classes. They are affordable. Take one and build from there. Take the installment plan on another one and build from there. But you deserve this success. You can do it. But I'm telling you that this is the way to make it happen. And I'm off my soapbox. I just hate to see people, you know, flounder. I hate to see people fail. I hate to see the potential is there, but the fear is still there. You got to let go of that fear and go ahead and take the class. If you're not tech savvy, that's okay. You can still do it. You can still make it happen.
You're so awesome, Princess.
Thanks, sis. Oh, Frida wants to know, how do I join the class?
You guys are awesome. So I've got a delay. It's not letting me hear it on the computer. Sometimes when I use BeLive, it freezes up on me because we have so many comments. They love it when I break their system. I know. I tried messaging you, Frida. Message the go ahead and message our page and we'll make sure that you get the right links. Okay, I think what we're going to do, if you have any more questions about our programs, what I want you to do is go ahead and message our page. So if you're on Creative Success Systems with Michelle Hess Withers, you'll see a message button if you're not getting a response back to your comments on the post or on the live, okay? If there's still something that you're looking for, please, 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 please message us. We would absolutely love to help you. A bunch of you that had said private, I have messaged you. It asked you how much you were doing in sales and if you're using a business page. Hopefully you've got that information. And I'll go through and look for your responses. And we are super excited to work with so many of you. So Anita, she had to go, but just want to tell Anita, thank you. Carter's, thank you so much for your time. Y'all go follow them on their Facebook page. See how much fun they have on their lives. And I just hope you know that we're here for you. We truly, truly want to help you make your business successful, okay? We want to help you sleep and sleep well and work hard and play hard, okay? Thank you so much, Carter. You guys are both awesome. You're an amazing team.
Welcome. Yes, come to our live.
Come kick it with the tribe. We have fun.
Check out our website, princessglamshop.com.
Yes,
and see how we do it.
Thank you so much for having us too, Michelle. We really do appreciate the opportunity to share our story and hopefully inspire some people and get people going on the right track with their business. Like, we really appreciate this opportunity. It's truly a blessing.
They do awesome.
Thank you so much.
They do amazing. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great day, Brianna, my amazing assistant. Thank you. She's been hustling and responding to people as fast as she can.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Oh.
She's hearing that.
Is it frozen?
On her end.
On her end.
The timing's off.
Yes. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a great one. Ciao.
All right. Peace.